Infinity podcast.
Yeah.
And this is one of the episodes that's going to be a little bit different because we're not doing an album review.
We're not doing an album review. We switched lanes a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's cool to open up the discourse for people and give people an idea of why we like some of the hip hop that we
Definitely.
like. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
And this episode, especially, at least for me, is really special because lyrics are one of the primary reasons why I fuck with hip hop so heavy. And lyricists, really for me, make the whole machine go round. So this episode, we are doing our top 5 greatest lyricists of all time.
In our opinion.
In our opinion, which is pretty fucking valid.
It's extremely valid.
Let me tilt this a little bit so that it is clear view. Yep, nothing better than putting a giant hand in front of the camera. But this is what happened. We don't have a producer yet.
We're live.
We're live. We don't have a producer.
That's right.
I think one thing y'all need to understand, because we're live, we don't take notes. The only thing I pull up on the laptop are lyrics so that I don't screw up the lyrics. I want to make sure I pay the correct respect.
And let's face it, you're the producer. It's because of this man here, this show is getting done.
It's kind of but the thing is, I think when you start off independently with no sponsors or anything, you have to do it that way.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with it.
This is the raw product. I mean, if you watch Drink Chaps in the beginning, the mic wasn't great.
Yeah.
They evolved.
They didn't have segments.
Yeah, we're ahead of them.
Yeah, for sure. Like Nori is always cutting people off in his conversation. I mean, he still cuts people off.
He does,
but he's getting better with the cadence.
Yeah, it's a little bit more fluid.
Maybe you'll know because I have no idea what he means when he says this. Whenever they start the show,
yeah,
like welcome to Drink Chat Happy Hour.
Yeah, make some.
And he'll go. It's
what it do? What it
NOONAA, and then DJEFN. Like, what the hell does he say?
I think
he doesn't say his name.
I think he says the NORE,
but he doesn't say that either.
Are you sure?
He goes NOONAA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. I always thought he was saying NORE.
So next time you get a chance,
yeah, I got it. Yeah, okay, I will. Yeah.
And just see what he's saying because this Google, the YouTube subtitles get it wrong too.
I gotta listen to it. Yeah, because I gotta watch the Badu and Alchemist.
Great episode.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Erykah Badu is like
yeah.
And it's funny to talk about lyricists. Erykah Badu has
2 baby daddies.
3.
No, 2 lyrical baby daddies. 3,000. Black Thought?
Nope.
No.
DOC.
And
Jay Electronica.
Right. Holy moly. That's like the holy grail.
And it's funny because, you'll see it when you watch the episode, but they're asking her, why do dudes change after they get with you? And I don't want to ruin it for him, but when you see the episode, you'll be like, oh, there's a reason why she has the incense.
Yeah.
Named after her.
I heard about that back in the days. A candle or something, right? Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that incense.
Yeah, that'd be
come on, Badu.
Interesting. Yeah.
Hook up 90 Cell Infinity with some of that magic incense.
We'll promote it in a very PG way.
Before we get into the top 5.
Yes.
Dude, there's so much chaos happening in hip-hop right now.
In the hip-hop world. There is.
Some good, some bad, some ugly.
And
I think someone that we both have a lot of respect for.
High reverence.
Is a catalyst right now.
It is. He is. And he's kind of, I don't want to say this is his downfall, but it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, if you don't know, Dame Dash, aka Damon Dash, one of the elite CEOs of hip hop, one of the probably the greatest hustlers. Everybody talks about Jay and Puff and Master P. And Dame's in that, if not higher, because he did it early.
He gets left off that list.
This is the guy who put himself through private school, single parent. Mom died when he was 14.
Crazy.
And he's the main reason why Jay rapped. Jay was rapping before Dame.
Yep.
But where he got to in rap, to that next level, is all because of Dame.
All because of Dame. 100%.
Right?
Yeah. Jay would never have gotten to the heights he got to.
Facts.
Because he wouldn't have had that. First of all, he wouldn't have had the pass.
Exactly.
Because I think what Dame Dash did, it gave him I'm sure Jay had street cred, but Dame solidified the street cred.
He did.
And Dame did all of the things that Jay was scared to do
Right.
when it came to the business side of things.
Right.
The thing that frustrates me the most about the dissolution of Rockefeller is how Dame essentially left with nothing.
He did.
Yeah.
He literally put everything on the table. It was basically like when Dre left Death Row.
Yes.
He left so much on the table,
Yeah.
but he had to go.
I heard 50 million he left.
And we're talking about 50 million in 1996. Yeah. Right? Like just after Pac had died, that's kind of when it.
And this was Death Row was still at like the peak of their success.
Oh, definitely.
So they could have still had a crazy run.
100%.
Snoop was still there. Dog Pound's still there.
Dre doesn't leave. That second Snoop album is a totally different album.
Completely. Yeah, because Dogfather was trash.
And that just showed that album
yeah.
solidified his impact on the music that they were putting out. Because it was not good, that second album.
Yeah, because when Dre goes, DOC goes.
True facts.
And DOC,
I didn't even think about that.
DOC is a prime collaborator for Snoop.
Correct.
When you watch DOC on Drink Champs and he's talking about the Chronic album and the writing sessions, the way he talked about it was like he was there for pretty much every single song.
You're talking about someone who's leaving stuff on the table. DOC is so uncredited. Like, and we're not even talking about Death Row. We're talking about like Easy E days.
Yeah.
The Easy Does It album. He did a lot of writing. He said he didn't get a lot of credit.
Yeah.
NWA. I mean, this guy was like the unsung hero, right?
Yeah, and it's one of those weird things because of, he always gives the grace to God and everything is God.
Right.
God. Because of the whole leave it in God's hands, he is essentially washed his success away by saying, "Oh well, God wanted it this way."
Right. A spiritual side comes in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess he wasn't a really bad accident, which could have gone really. And I think maybe that kind of brought out his. I'm still here.
Well, and the crazy thing
Could
about
have taken him out.
and the thing is, like, he could have gotten his voice back,
He could have, yeah.
but
he could have done surgery.
he rushed the recovery.
That's correct.
And
yeah.
because he rushed the recovery, it set him back.
It permanently kind of.
Yeah. And I think now we're in a place where AI is going to serve a really cool purpose because DOC is making an album.
You were telling me about that.
And
which
AI
could be
is
very interesting
gonna reproduce
because
his voice.
that's the kind of AI I'm okay with.
Yeah. Because Beanie Siegel just used it.
And you were telling me about that
Yeah.
too. And that would be
he
interesting
sounded
too.
great.
Yeah.
Because Beanie's pen game is great.
Beanie's one of the best to do it.
Yeah. So the fact that I don't know what happened to Beanie's voice, but
I don't know either. I know he was sick.
yeah.
But
He doesn't
but I
feel
don't
like
know.
he can get air in. Like his voice is really quiet and stuff.
It's funny. Him and Freeway have gone through a lot of medical issues, man,
Yeah.
right? Like and like just personal tragedies.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And speaking of Freeway, he's signed to Dame Dash. They
just did like a rock.
They did an
rap
album together.
kind
So
of.
Dame has a rock band,
Yes.
and he's the front man of the rock band.
yeah.
He plays guitar. and
Have you
stuff.
heard any of it?
I've heard of some of it.
Yeah.
I'm not a rock guy.
I'm not.
So to
I
me-
don't mind rock, but not that rock.
Yeah, to me, honestly, this all sounds the same. Like you could play Dame's rock band and 20 other rock bands. I couldn't tell the difference. Right.
Right.
Because to me, like what stands out to me is the instrumentation.
Yeah.
And it all sounds the same.
Fair enough.
So, but I mean, having Freeway on it is cool because Freeway's got that real sing-song flow.
Yeah. And he's a lyricist.
Big time.
Right.
One of the coolest cadences from the Rockefeller camp was Freeway. But let's get into this Dame stuff.
Let's get into the hip hop news.
So what did you see that made you want to talk about this?
So in recent times, in the last, I'm gonna say probably 2 months, Dame's been in the news in regards to his teeth, in regards to his eye. So he's a diabetic. He's been open about it for the last 15 years.
Right.
Type 1, so he's insulin. I don't know if you guys remember the infamous Breakfast Club interview, maybe a little under 10 years ago when Angela Yee was still there. That's when he came on and he was schooling everybody.
Yeah,
and he was
yeah.
schooling Envy about business and this, that, and the other. And he was a little cocky, like he is.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, and then and that was like a great interview because a lot of people said that inspired the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
To take things into their own hand because shortly after that, Envy became a really big real estate tycoon.
Yeah.
And Charlemagne got his own show.
Yep.
And he became this like political kind of a
Mogul.
hip hop kind of whatever you want to call it, right?
He's an
His name
institution
is
now.
synonymous now in hip hop. Not even hip hop journalism, in like he's hate him
interviewing-
or like him, he's out there.
Vice presidents and
Like
stuff,
Trump
and-
tweets about him.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's negative. He knows who he is.
If you're on Trump's radar, you're known.
You've done something,
You've
right?
definitely done something.
Right. And then Angela Yee leaves the Breakfast Club and starts her own podcast. So they said that was impactful.
Yeah.
But in recent times, so Dame he had some teeth issues. So for a while he was looking crazy because his basically whole top teeth were missing. But he just clarified and said that he was waiting for it to get made and whatever, and that's fine. But I mean, for someone who's got that kind of money, that should be kind of
not good.
Yeah, it's not good. The eye thing, because he is a diabetic, it's for eye pressure. That I can understand. But I think it's almost like Dame doesn't have to portray that.
No.
He can just simply heal himself and then come back.
Yeah.
So you can look at it one of two ways. You can be like, oh, well, this guy's just who he is through and through.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is he doing it to get sympathy in some way? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he's not that guy to get sympathy.
Yeah.
But then you often wonder, maybe he is underlining to get it. I don't know.
There's a little bit
what's
of
your take on it?
victimization. For sure.
Right.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
a little bit of woe is me type stuff.
Right.
And that interview you're talking about, the first one.
Right.
Dude, that inspired the fuck out of me.
It's a great interview.
Like, I was like, yo, Dave
Be your own boss. Remember you talked about be your own boss.
Like, why do you have to wait for a movie exec to show up and greenlight your script?
Right.
Get some people to get it. Make that shit yourself.
Yep.
And I did. Because of the way he talked. And like,
So there you go.
I always make it a point whenever I post stuff about being inspired and motivated, I always mention the people that motivate me.
Right.
And Dame's been like a mainstay in my stories.
Dame's been huge. I mean, Backstage, the movie where the if you haven't seen that, it's a movie about the Def Jam, Rough Riders, Rockefeller, famous concert that we went to. We were fortunate enough to go to
Hard Knock Life
tour
Yeah.
/ Rough Riders, and Dame just walks into a Def Jam board meeting. At the time, it was Russell, it was Kevin Lyles, it was Leo Cohen, Julie Greenwald.
Yep.
And he just walks in and he got really mad because Def Jam made these tour jackets, and instead of putting Rockefeller, they put Def Jam on, and he lost it. And at the time you look at it and you go like, oh, Dave's crazy, like he's wild, but he's actually not wild, nor is he crazy.
Nope.
He was making a point that just went over our heads because we were young at that, we didn't understand it. But now you watch and you go, he was fighting for his family. This guy was fighting for his like, this is our tour and you guys are taking the credit.
And Jay-Z, crickets.
Absolutely.
Not
crickets.
a sound was made.
Absolute crickets.
And it's kind of a chess move because Jay showed Def Jam that I'm not problematic. Dame's problematic.
Right.
I'm just the artist. Dame's the guy that's the problem. So when the whole we're gonna sell Rockefeller stuff started to happen, Def Jam was more than happy.
Yes.
Get this guy the fuck away from me. We don't want anything to do with Dame Dash. But Jay was able to parlay that into being the next president of Def Jam.
Basically, a couple of years later, he literally became the Def.
Yeah.
So, is money more important than loyalty in that sense? Because Jay got the bag, and then some. Because that split, like if Jay goes with Dame, sure, it's cool. They can do Rockefeller on their own with Biggs.
Yeah.
Right? Biggs went to jail for a
Could've,
bit.
for sure.
But they could have done their own thing.
Absolutely.
But that Def Jam at that time, especially we're talking about like 99, 2000, like that was the machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Hit makers.
So
every year, man.
So what do you do? Do you go with your friend who brought you to the point of where you are, all your successes because of this guy, or do you go, well, he's fighting the system and I need to be a part of the system because I need to further my career, which he did, and then some. Like Jay's not all wrong in this.
Yeah,
It just the optics look bad.
Yeah.
But it's
so Jay.
tough, right?
Jay is like we've talked about it when we did the Reasonable Doubt episode about him being the one of the smartest opportunists in the game.
100%.
He knows how to capitalize.
100%.
Knows when shit's going left.
Yeah.
And he knows how to parlay that into success for himself.
Yes.
Same thing happened to Jazzo.
Yes.
I know when Rock Nation was, building their thing, there were rumors about Jazzo getting a deal in between there and dropping an album. None of that shit ever happened. Kind of just went by the wayside. The thing that I don't like is when they sold, cutting Dame out is fucking dirty.
Very dirty.
That's dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, this guy brought you to the dance. Give him his 1/3.
Yep.
Let him go.
Yeah, rumors had it that Jay screwed him out of like $30 million.
Yeah.
Because of something that he wouldn't do or whatever.
Because they only needed 2/3 to sell.
Him and Biggs.
Yeah,
And him
they
and
didn't
Biggs
need Dame.
Right.
And they
That's what it was.
They exercised it and they cut Dame out.
And
it
foul.
sucks because Dame is not an artist. So he's not going to be able to rebuild a label without an artist.
Right.
And as great of a talent maker as he is, who's going to go to Dame? Like, after Dame
it's true.
burns the world down, who's now going to sign with Dame?
Because the talent he's already brought to the table. Because we're not just talking about Jay-Z.
No.
It's everybody underneath that is because of Dame.
Including Dipset.
Yeah. I mean, Harlem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that whole thing. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He's gotten fucked over quite a bit. And that's why he's so bitter.
If we go back to the question, the money or the loyalty, I think Drink Champ's last question when they do Quick Time Slime is the respect or
That's right.
the loyalty.
Yeah. Some choose both, some choose one.
Yeah. And for me, I would go with, the respect thing. Personally.
Yeah.
I don't care if you hate me, but you're going to respect me.
Yeah.
And I think the respect means more. Loyalty is fleeting because people can be loyal to you for the wrong reasons. People can be loyal to you because you...
In the moment.
Yeah, well,
Sure.
people can be loyal to you because
you have a lot of money.
You're a paycheck.
And you're cool.
Yeah, or you pay for my food all the time.
Right.
Or you buy weed all the time.
That's true.
Right? People have stupid loyalties.
That's
But
true.
respect is undisputable. Like, you don't fuck with me? Great. But you're gonna respect me.
Yeah.
And I think Dame rides on that.
I think you're right.
But
I think he rides on it a little too much.
Yes.
Because he sees something in people where that's not realistic.
No. He expects those same things that he gives from other people.
That's right.
And Dame is a one of one.
He is a one of one.
And because he's a one of one, he can't expect that same shit from anybody else. And unfortunately, it's burned him in the worst way because, so he does this interview with these guys, with the Breakfast Club, this newest one.
Yeah.
And him and Charlamagne just throwing shots at each other the whole time. And honestly, I don't know how Dame just didn't get up and smack this dude. Like, I'm not a big Charlamagne fan.
I'm not either.
One of the reasons why is because of the whole podcast with Andrew Schultz.
Yeah.
Brilliant Idiots.
Brilliant Idiots.
And leading up to Andrew Schultz becoming mega, I don't know how that happened. I kind of fuck with Charlamagne. I'm like, okay, he does good interviews.
Yeah.
But once...
And sometimes he is for the people.
Yeah.
And the culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
He's definitely for the culture.
Yeah.
He definitely does a lot of right things.
And he's not an idiot.
Nope.
By any means.
He puts money in people's pockets. He's really good like that.
When he says things, he can back it up with facts.
100%.
Which is...
And then Schultz went on the whole tirade with Kendrick and raping Kendrick and all that other stuff and went MAGA and all that. And Charlamagne didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So it's almost like you're picking and choosing.
Yeah.
Like, if it's your friend, then it's okay.
And I mean, you should still say something.
You gotta call him out.
Like, yo, Schultz,
you gotta call him out, man.
And instead, he's just like laughing like a weirdo.
Yeah.
And like, I was watching the Brilliant Idiots podcast up until that point. And the second I saw it, I'm like, yo, why are you okay with him doing this?
He calls out Drake for everything.
All the time.
When it was him and Kendrick going at it.
Yeah.
Because he's not a Drake fan. Drake's not a his fan.
Yeah.
But when it comes to his... I mean, Schultz says worse things.
Way worse.
I mean, that's just cringe. That's just
like... I would make Kendrick my bitch. Like, really? First of all, Kendrick would fuck him up. Light work. Schultz is not a fighter. What the fuck?
Does he know he's from Compton?
Yeah.
Where he comes from. Come on, Schultz.
So that to me was a turn off for Charlamagne.
Yeah.
So whenever I see Dame in these situations and he's getting mad, he's getting heated, I'm like, yo, Dame should just get up and smack the dude. But then I start to watch, I'm like, yo, maybe Charlamagne's right.
But you know what? If that's... Say what you want, but that's still a subdued version of Dame.
Big time.
Right?
Big
That's
time.
an elderly, a little bit older, a little bit more sickly.
Yeah.
If that was Dame, from Rockefeller days, Charlamagne would have gotten punched out. And let's not forget, Dame's a boxer. It's an amateur boxer.
Yeah.
He boxed. He would have slapped.
It's funny because Beanie Siegel almost murdered Charlamagne.
He did. Master P had a little issue there for a bit too, and then Charlamagne quickly
And
saw
Birdman,
it. Birdman was
ready
Birdman would
ready
have killed
to
him.
end him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten jumped outside of the studio back in the days when he first started. He got jumped.
When
So
you
I
do
mean,
the
people.
donkey of the day stuff.
Yeah. But now he's so much on the radar, you can't do that
Yeah,
anymore.
you can't.
But
And
you're right. He does instigate this, these emotions
Yeah.
out of people. But sometimes it's not in a negative way. I mean, Dame was going at him hard. And in the last interview, I mean, he ate up Charlemagne alive. So I think this time Charlemagne knew that, okay, it's my
gonna
fight
come with
now.
some shit.
Yeah, I'm coming back now.
Yeah.
I'm the bigger guy now.
Yeah.
In a sense, he is.
Yeah.
He is a
For
bigger.
sure.
He's
for
bigger
sure.
than
Dame
Dame.
Star has faded quite a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
And not to his fault. It's just that, like you said, he's not an artist.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, he's doing music, but I mean, realistically, he's not.
He's not on the radar. He's not on any charts.
Right.
If he's touring clubs.
Right.
I'm sure he gets the bag
Yeah.
every now and then.
But
that
it's
way.
not. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was this rumor that he was going to get the CEO position of Revolt.
So do you know what happened there actually?
Not totally, but I know it didn't happen.
So he had so he did have that position, but it was only temporary. It was a temporary position in accordance to something that I think he was releasing a movie or something. So for that moment of time, that was it. But it wasn't a real. So he took that and flipped it.
Like usual.
So it's technically he's not wrong, but he just used that narrative
And
as
amplified it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way Dame could only do it. Right?
And I mean, like, there was a point in the interview where Dame was like really going hard at Charlemagne about being gay.
Yeah.
And,
there was a lot of homophobic.
Yeah, and he's like, look at your
Stuff.
face, man.
You're
You
a
got that stupid look on
girl.
your face. You
Yeah.
look like you're gonna cry and all
Yeah,
this other
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then Charlemagne hit him with the dagger. Yeah, you should start your own label
Yeah.
and call it Debt Jam.
Debt Dash. That was tough.
Harsh. It's harsh.
That was
And it's
tough.
hard for me, as someone that really appreciates Dame, to see him go through that.
Yeah, it's like when Lennox Lewis knocked out Tyson.
Yeah.
That wasn't the Tyson that we knew.
Definitely not. Definitely
Right?
not. No.
He was, but he
like,
lost.
it's like you see your fighter,
Yeah.
you know he's got some fight in him,
Right.
but you can also see that might be the last time he'll ever fight.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then he came in a suit that was not like it looked. The
No.
whole thing was just not. I don't know. It just didn't.
And I mean, so
it was
he started the clothing line, the CEO clothing line.
Yeah.
Didn't do well.
Yeah, I supported him. I bought a CEO sweater online during
Oh,
COVID.
shit.
Yeah, just to support. I have one upstairs. But you're right. It didn't. Yeah.
And then he did the new American Network, the streaming platform.
Yeah.
And I heard he had to sell that to pay off some debts and stuff. Like all that stuff
makes
is really,
sense.
really hard to watch because it's like, you're one of the greats.
Yeah.
You've kind of inspired so many people after you to do what you did.
It's true.
And now you're kind of becoming a relic.
And he's kind of becoming a almost like a mascot, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So what do you see after all said and done?
Yeah.
Dame's no longer here.
right.
What do you see as his legacy?
It's a very good question. I mean, at one time, it would have been
Immaculate.
he's on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop pioneers.
Yeah.
Forget about executive, just pioneering the game.
Yeah.
Because we're not just talking about Rockefeller the label. We're talking about Rockaware.
Yeah.
He was the mindset
He
behind
was.
that,
He built that whole thing.
right?
Yeah.
Like he's the one who said, "Let's go into fashion." Jay and Biggs didn't really fuck with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's funny now Jay and Biggs have these clothing lines that are big.
And then Kanye.
If he didn't give Kanye the outlet to rap, we might have never heard Kanye rap.
And it's funny
He
because
would have just been a producer.
because I heard some Kanye submitted his demo to like 15 labels.
Yeah.
And everybody said no.
Correct.
Nobody wanted to fuck with Kanye as a rapper.
And we're talking labels as like DTP.
Yeah.
Like Ludacris's label. No
Yeah.
offense.
Yeah.
But that's where he was throwing his out. You know what I mean?
Nobody wanted a piece.
And I don't know if you remember, but I'm gonna say when he was still married to Kim,
all my smokers, light up.
probably 10 years ago at the BET Awards, he got the not hip hop. He got the. It wasn't a lifetime achievement, but it's one of those
Like a
awards.
Vanguard type of
Yeah,
award.
and he specifically as Dame to give it to him. I don't know if you remember, Dame came out with a trench coat.
Yeah.
And he was like, Kanye, call me. And he made it really cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, he could have asked anybody. He asked Dame because he knew Dame was the guy that got him where he is.
The only one that saw it.
So I don't understand how, like, someone with that kind of money and all that power, you're not going to help your brother out. I know I would. I know if you and me were in that situation and one was extremely wealthy, I mean, what's a couple million to him to get him out of debt?
Nothing. Dude, Kanye's...
I mean, some people say Kanye is close to being like a billionaire.
Irrespective of how fucked up Kanye is, he's got hundreds of millions.
Easy.
Hundreds of millions. He was on his way to a billy until he had that anti-Semitic tirade.
He burned that.
He
did it to himself. Right.
But he's got hundreds of millions.
So why wouldn't you help the guy who actually got you there?
Yeah, I don't know if...
Like, I just don't understand. And not just him. Like, I'm not just blaming Kanye. Because Dame said that Kanye's helped him quite a bit.
Yeah.
But I'm saying when it comes to finances, like, you're not even helping him. Like, you owe this guy.
Yeah.
Jay owes him.
Yeah.
Biggs owes him.
Yeah.
Cam owes him.
Yep.
Like, these guys owe him.
Well, now he's suing Cam for $300 million.
What's that based on?
So he said that Cameron made his wife and kids feel unsafe.
Well, I know he tried to get his oldest son on his podcast. Cam tried to get his oldest, Boogie.
Ooh.
Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah. So Cam tried to get Boogie on the podcast and talk about Dame, and Dame found out, and he did not like that. See, so now I'm not a I wouldn't say a fan, but I'm a Drake guy, and see, y'all gave him shit when he was suing Universal, not Kendrick, about this whole thing, and now we got rappers suing each other. See, so like, come on, man.
I think Dame has been trigger happy in the past with lawsuits.
Yeah.
It's kind of the only way he can survive.
Yeah,
And not lose all of his fucking wealth.
right.
And then he did the whole show your office, show your backyard on Instagram thing.
Right.
It's just getting really petty.
Yeah.
And small. And it's like, okay, anybody that saw you as the GOAT entrepreneur, they're just not going to see you like that anymore.
Very
And
true.
I hate him essentially putting dirt on his own name.
He is.
And that's unfortunate.
It's sad because this guy, like I said, I can't. He's one of my heroes. He's one of your heroes, just in general of how he spoke, how he tried to. Even if you want to say in a negative way, but he tries to uplift his people.
Without a doubt.
He might be hard about it.
Yeah.
Like, he might be a little bit blunt
Like
about
a military
it.
dad.
But he wants his people to win.
Without a doubt.
He wants his culture to win. He's the one who called out culture vultures in hip hop.
Yeah.
You know,
Vlad TV he called out.
Leo Cohen
he called out.
a million people.
Blatantly.
Right?
Like, I don't give a fuck. You're going to hear this.
Right. And it's not necessarily because of you being white or this. It's about you not appreciating the culture or trying to give back to the culture that you profited from.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that.
100% agree with that.
Right?
And this is kind of one of those things. This is where I feel like, in the grand scheme of things, he's just going to become like a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
I think he's already there.
Yeah, I think we're seeing...
He's kind of almost
the
at the
beginning of the
point
end of
where
it.
It's almost like, oh, what crazy thing is he going to do next?
Yeah.
He's almost in the Kanye lane now.
And he's burned the bridges with people where he could have had space to kind of let off. Like, if he burned the bridges with Nori,
Yeah.
he's not ever going to go on Drink Chaps again.
That's not going to happen.
So, because in his mind,
right?
he's still Rockefeller Dame. In his mind.
And it's funny because he always says he doesn't want to be that. Like, when you ask him about Rockefeller, I don't want to talk about Rockefeller. I don't want to talk. Why do you keep asking me about that man? I don't want to talk about that man when referring to Jay.
Of course.
But then
he won't say
now he's like, Jay's my man. Cam stole oh boy.
Yeah.
He's never said that story before.
And then he said he made a mistake making Cam the
right
president and all that stuff.
So what is it, Dave? Is it this or is it that?
Yeah.
Or is it this because now you don't like this guy, so now you're gonna be like, well, it's this.
Sad time. Sad time to be Dame Dash.
It's tough, man. It's tough to watch. You're right. It really is tough to. That interview, as entertaining as it was, and literally it went. I remember the first day it went from 250,000 views, and the last time I checked, it was like almost at 3 million. And for a Breakfast Club interview, that's crazy.
I mean, Dame, man. Dame.
So the Dame brings the numbers,
without a doubt.
but it's almost like a circus act. Like it's not cool. Because you and I, when we see it, we laugh. But inside we're like, nah, man, this is where a lot of you might not see that, and you're just like, oh, this is entertaining. He's crazy and he's
Clickbait,
crazy.
wild shit.
Yeah, but if you just
because it's not like Cat Williams, right? Like Cat Williams is gonna bring the numbers. He's gonna talk a lot of shit, but Cat Williams is on point. Like he's really on point.
a little too on point,
right? And
especially after what he said. And I remember he said something about Diddy and Diddy's parties way before this whole thing came out.
And he even said it to Shannon Sharp about dating young girls.
Right.
And
people thought it was, we were like, even I was like, okay, that's crazy.
Fucking nailed it.
And it's not even, and he nailed it to the T.
And the things that people say about Cat, other comics.
Right.
Lunel, Gary Owens.
Yeah.
I
love Gary
Monique.
Owens.
Gary Owens.
It's so great.
Shout out to Gary Owens.
Yeah.
Man. You're funny as fuck.
He's invited to the barbecue.
To everybody's barbecue. You're invited to the Milad too, man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, just bring yourself.
One of the realest individuals. He talks about his marriage, his wife, and this and that, and his relationship with his kids.
That's
not
who
great.
he is.
But he says it. He doesn't care. Yeah.
Monique, Lunel, all these comics that have been on tour with Cat Williams. The stuff that they say about this guy, they revere him in a way that you don't hear people talk about other celebrities.
It's true.
Right? Like, people talk about Chappelle.
Yeah.
About being the greatest comic.
Right.
Brilliant mind, great comic. But when people talk about Cat Williams, they talk about who he is as a person. Yeah.
He's given them money,
so
helped them out.
All these things.
He helped out Tiffany Haddish back in the days. He would just give money. He would give gifts to people, and he wouldn't even ask anything in return.
In cash, so you don't have to pay tax on that shit.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing that I heard is that he himself never physically gave you the money. He had his women friends that would bring the bag.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Not say anything to them.
Right.
Just bring the bag. Not say this is from Cat or any of those things. Here's $30,000 and this sleeve.
Really?
That's some fly shit.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I mean, Cat's always been a pimp.
He really has.
Right? Pimp Chronicles is one of the greatest stand-up specials.
Yep.
Of that era.
Watch Friday after next.
The one with...
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
No, Friday after next. Friday after next.
I think it was in
Friday.
both.
No, he was in the third one. He was in the last one.
With Terry Crews.
Yeah. Friday after next, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it's pimp.
God's amazing.
And even when he was on, I don't know if you ever saw him on My Wife and My Kids with Damon.
Oh, yeah.
When he played.
We came in with the B-boy and Bobby Galactic and shit.
And Wild and Out.
And ATL.
His
Alligator Man.
His freestyles on Wild and Out.
He's so good.
Like, go back and watch that. Good. We're talking like 2007, 2008. This guy was murk.
Young Cat. And again, I mean, we're totally going off topic.
Yeah.
But Nick Cannon.
There's a point here to make.
Nick Cannon putting on all these people. Super underrated.
Another person that doesn't get a lot of credit.
And another person that's very close to Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Like, he's had him on the podcast. Respect for his, big brother and all that other stuff.
Yeah. As he should.
Without a doubt. Set the path.
He set the blueprint for guys like Nick Cannon.
And Nick Cannon has created nothing but stars.
He really has.
But, it's the way people talk about those people that gives you an idea of who those people are. And I think that's really impressive to be able to get to that status and that stature and not have fucked people over throughout the process.
Right.
But instead, really deliberately taking care of people. And that's really rare.
We forget about another person, Kevin Hart. Dame Dash was instrumental in that early. Put him in a movie back and then nobody knew who Kevin Hart was.
Nobody knew who he was.
And Lee Daniels.
Yeah.
Lee Daniels is one of the biggest producers of all time.
Yeah.
And he owed Dame like $2 million up until just a couple years ago. And then there's a video clip of him going at him.
At an award show.
And literally within a week he got his money. But see, Dame's that guy. Like, they don't build guys like Dame anymore.
He's the definition of last of a dying breed.
He's the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah, last of the dying breed. That's definitely a great way to kind of end the Dame talk.
Yeah.
And move on to something that we have to talk about because it's hip hop. But I hate talking about it because it's fucking terrible. Cardi B is putting out an album.
I heard about that, and I think she just released a single.
Yeah,
right?
and it's just.
I haven't heard it. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did. So here's the thing, I forced myself to listen to it because I want to know what people are going to be talking about.
Fair enough.
For me, it's important.
Okay. First of all, do you like Cardi B in any aspect of her?
I think Cardi B is funny as fuck. I think she's a super fun personality. I think if she was just a reality star, I would actually really like her. But the fact that she tries to rap is garbage.
Is she the worst female rapper out there?
Ooh, no, I think Sexy Red is worse.
Yeah, I don't think she's the worst.
No,
she's
not.
proven that she's got hits.
Without a doubt.
I don't listen to them.
I mean,
Like
she's got great
Bodak
production.
Yellow and stuff like
She's got
that.
great production.
She's got great production.
Yeah.
I remember her watching. I remember first seeing her on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, okay.
That's where she started.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I used to watch a little bit of it, and it was entertaining because she was fine. I didn't think, and she was trying to become a rapper,
Right.
But I mean, who isn't trying to become a rapper
Sure.
on those shows? So you don't really
Everybody
think any of
and
it.
their mama, yeah.
And then a year later, she's like this famous
One of the
thing,
biggest stars in the world.
and I think she is very funny,
she's really funny.
and she's New York to the core.
yes, she's got a really cool voice.
Yeah, she's cute.
I love the way she presents herself.
Yeah,
Like,
she's definitely cute.
personally, I don't think she's that attractive.
I don't think she's right. I think she's cute. There's a difference.
And like the thing she does with her voice, the little thing, her little
Yeah,
cardiisms that she has.
yeah.
A lot of funny shit. But as a rapper, she's fucking ass.
I can safely say I don't think I've ever heard a full Cardi B song.
So you're not missing out.
Yeah.
You're not missing out at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest listen to it.
No.
Unless you just want to know why people give a fuck.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So she's putting out an album. I'm sure it's going to be a huge success. I think that it's funny how we're doing the lyricist episode and talking about somebody that's one of the worst
Cardi
fucking
B.
lyricists on earth.
Right.
So that's another piece of news that we have to add.
That's
to the-
interesting.
the
See,
table.
I don't know if it will be a success because when Cardi B came out initially, we're talking about 7 years ago, Bodak Yellow. There wasn't a lot of female rappers at that point. We only had Nicki and her,
Right.
and
This is
we're pre-COVID, like pre all of that, pre all of that.
Yeah.
So we had only Nicki, and we had I think at that point Rem had just come out of jail, right? But realistically, now everybody and their mom is a female rapper.
She reintroduced Ratchet to hip hop.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. And it's not like it's a new thing.
No,
Female rappers have been, raunchy from back in the day.
back in the days.
Lil' Kim was one of the raunchiest.
Foxy Brown.
Foxy Brown is hella raunchy.
Ruthless Records had a group called Hoes with Attitude.
Yes. So this is the being promiscuous and being overly sexualized for the women in hip hop is not a new thing.
Trina.
The difference I think is the quality of the music has just gotten so much worse.
And let's face it, when you talk about rappers like Foxy and Kim, they're in the same atmosphere as dope and male MC
Yeah,
rappers.
for
They're
sure.
not just rappers.
Yeah.
Like they can wrap circles around a lot of these guy
man.
rappers.
Yeah,
So
like I would say personally to
Lil'
me,
Kim's one of my favorite rappers of all time, not just
wouldn't
female.
I wouldn't say they're in for me personally. I wouldn't say they're in my top 5.
Right.
But if you're going to top 20,
Oh, definitely.
you gotta put. For me, I would put them in the same space as where for me, my person where a Cameron is.
Right.
Like I would put them in that same place because lyrically,
I totally agree. Like Lil' Kim for
Right.
me, you're right. Not top 5, but she's in my top 20.
for sure.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, so I think that's the biggest difference is you got the ratchet, you got the imagery, you got the body, the face, all that you put out there.
Yeah.
But then when the music sucks, you don't take them seriously as artists. So now you only see them as this one thing, which
Right.
is over sexualized,
It's true.
personality that doesn't have anything else to offer, and that I think limits a lot of these women as artists because they can't. Like Megan Thee Stallion can't make a serious record. She
True.
can't. She's got bars. Like she could spit. Before
Right.
she became this Megan Thee Stallion, Q-Tip was her mentor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Q-Tip was actually pitching her to labels as like a B-girl MC.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
Nobody wanted to sign her.
Right.
She had to come back as this Megan Thee Stallion and became one of the biggest stars in the
Well, I
world.
just saw this video with Lotto and Ice Spice, and the whole video is like, what? I mean, that's all you want to watch it for.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit about the song.
At all.
But you're right. That's all you can do. I'm not saying not all the female MCs are doing that, but that's what sells.
yeah.
And those kind of records will work because of that background behind it.
Yeah, like Rhapsody is not going to get pushed like that.
No.
But I fuck
no.
with Rhapsody huge. I think she's amazing.
Right.
Right? But a lot of people don't have any idea that she's even putting on music right now.
Right.
Right? And that part of it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have other things for the hip hop news?
So yeah, I do actually. So Jay-Z's company, Rock Nation, as some of you guys know. I'm not sure if you heard about this, but they were trying to get a casino built
Right.
in Times Square.
Yes.
About a month ago, it kind of started flourishing, and they just recently got denied.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they got denied a couple days ago, actually.
Fuck.
They got denied by the Community Advisory Committee. They said that, I guess where they wanted to build it, it's close to Broadway. Infamous Broadway. I mean, if you've gone to New York, it's a strip of amazing theaters.
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
But I guess it was kind of built in, it was going to be projected to be built in the area, and they said it was just going to be a nuisance to Broadway, and it's going to ruin the authenticity of Times Square and this, that, and the other. So it's been kiboshed. But I guess my question to you is, if that was Steve McPherson, right, and the just a venture capitalist group, would that have gone a different way?
Fuck yeah.
And I don't want to think like that, but it does make you wonder.
Do you know who Wendell Pierce is?
He's an actor, right?
Yeah, so he's
from
an
The
actor.
Wire.
Yeah, he's from The Wire.
He's a great actor.
Really, really good actor. So he was
New
actually a part of
Orleans.
this project. Yeah, from New Orleans.
Yeah.
He was a part of this project. He's a real activist, artist as well. Did a lot during Katrina to help people get back on their feet and stuff.
Right.
So he was actually a part of this New York project because he does live theater.
Right.
So he wanted to help kind of invigorate the live theater scene for a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of black youth there. And they would have, they were going to create like 30,000 jobs and all these different things were happening. So the fact that they did it is wild.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, so I feel like Jay-Z is smart enough to not do things that are going to tarnish what he's built.
Agreed.
And he's not going to do things that would be unsavory, for example, like a Trump would, where you would bribe politicians, bribe officials.
Yeah.
Fuck the advisory committee that's saying no to this. We're just going to do it anyways.
Right.
Those people wouldn't have an advisory committee to tell them no.
True.
Everyone's going to get greased. We're all saying yes. Figure it out.
Right.
So I think in a way you do see a little bit of the thing that makes Jay-Z lovable, right? Because he did stand on business by having the advisory
It's true.
committee, talking to the city of New York.
He
making
went through
sure-
the proper process.
and covered all the bases. And it really did, from what I read and heard, I don't know, obviously, if putting it into practice is a different
Yeah.
thing. But based on the proposals, there doesn't seem to be a downside.
It really doesn't. I mean, there's what's not in Times Square.
And New York,
Like,
needs
you're
to-
telling me this is something crazy
They
to
need a
add on to
casino.
that? Sure.
And okay, fine. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna take the casino. They're gonna move it to maybe, somewhere north of the city, and make it like a destination place.
I mean, Times
Sure.
Square, you got Manhattan, you got
But it's
Brooklyn.
fucking
I mean, what
Times
else? Where are you going to put
Square.
it?
Imagine what you would see in that casino.
And it was a casino and a hotel. Like, it was like a total kind of package.
Perfect.
Amazing restaurants, like,
Yeah. So
come
Rock
on.
Nation got fucked.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, the question is, does Jay really have a seat at the table? We'd like to think so, but maybe not so much, because even this whole NFL thing, he's not an owner.
No.
He's charge of entertainment.
Yes.
Which is fine,
Yeah. Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
right? It's cute. It's like being a sous chef. Yeah. Not really the chef, but you can cut the carrots for me. Right? Like, and that's
wow.
tough to say, but because he's still making money and he's still doing great things,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he doesn't really have, even someone like Jay that we revere and we think he's taken his business level, he's still not, like, when will we get a seat at the table?
Yeah,
And by
that's-
we, I mean hip hop, I mean
Yeah.
people of color, whatever, however you want to look at it, right? It's tough, it's interesting, but this just showed me that you take 3 steps forward, you take 5 back.
And I think a bit of a problem with that is because Jay, from what it looks like, wants to be a part of the institution.
Yeah, I would say
as
so.
opposed to like
I would say so,
As
yeah.
opposed to like a Tyler Perry, who
Right.
built his own movie studio.
Yeah,
makes
he-
his own movies.
Yeah.
completely independent of Hollywood.
Right.
He doesn't need Hollywood for
No, he does not.
anything.
No, he does not.
He makes his movies. He funds his movies. He gets his movies streamed.
And he actually his studios makes other people. Hollywood uses his studios now in Atlanta make their movies, and they pay him.
The last couple of Avengers movies, they did shit in
There
the
you go.
studios.
Yeah.
So I think there's a difference. I think Jay wants to be a part of the institution.
Yeah.
Jay obviously likes the fame. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
He does.
He likes it.
No question
He
about
likes the fame, but
No
he
question
knows how
about
to
it.
be infamous.
Right.
To amplify the fame. It's very Chappelle-like. Like you only see them when they want to be seen.
It's true.
But they know the hold that they have on the people.
So is he going in the right direction to end this off? Is Jay as a businessman, not as anything else, but just as a businessman, is at the end of the day, is he going in the right direction as far as not financially because he doesn't need the money, but I want to say culturally for the people, for society? I don't know. Is he going in the right direction by doing some of the moves that he's doing?
I think there's better things that he could be doing. Personally, I think there's better things he could be doing. And again, I don't know what he does outside of, it's not like everything's publicized.
Yeah,
he could be doing great things in the
too.
background.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Based on what we see, what the internet says,
The big moves.
What gets shown. I feel like there's a little bit of placating to parties that, like you said, don't fucking want you at the table.
Yeah.
And I think he has the resources to build his own table. Just build
I
your
totally
fucking
agree.
own table, man, and
totally
do
agree.
what you want. Like, there's no reason why Rock Nation is not a full. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of isn't. There's no reason why it's not just more than a promotional company.
Right, and it's not 100% his.
Exactly. He's got partners.
So you're right.
He's got partners. So yeah, I think there's other things. Like personally, I think it would have been amazing to see Jay-Z pull up at the Big Three finals.
That would have been a great look.
Would have been amazing. Why not? Cube is iconic.
Sure.
Jay is iconic. There's no reason why Jay couldn't have pulled up.
It would have been
You
beautiful.
go to all the NBA games, but that's the thing. It's the institution thing.
And isn't he still a small owner of the Nets?
No, he sold.
Is that
he got
okay.
rid of it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and the thing is, like, dude, the Big Three finals were great.
Yeah.
Michael Beasley was super entertaining. Ice Cube did a great job. A whole bunch of celebrities showed up.
Nice.
And because Cube's got great relationships with massive stars, a lot of really big celebrities showed up
In every facet, Hollywood, music.
Yeah,
right?
and in sports, like Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics, who's the second highest paid player in the league,
Right.
pulls up the fucking the Big Three.
I did see that.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. So the fact that culturally, obviously Jay will always be relevant. You'll see later on in the episode.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's just it goes back to Dame saying this is about us,
Right.
kind of thing, right? And I feel like what I would do myself personally if I ever attain that kind of success, I would look at all of my people and be like, how many of these people can I help?
It's true.
What are they great at? Let's get them great and doing what they love. Like nobody that I love and give a fuck about should have a job.
You're right.
You get to do what you want to do,
You're
what
right.
you've always wanted to do at the highest level.
That's so true.
And I feel like when you have that position of power that Jay has, I mean, like,
I think who does that well is Nas,
ooh, with massive
where he's
deal,
empowering his own people.
that's fucking great. I love
right?
that.
But even like when we talk about big hip hop figures like Jay, like Drake, like Kendrick, they'll all go to the Grammys,
Yeah.
but they won't go to the BET Awards. But if they go to the BET
Yeah.
Awards, it's only if they're going to win awards. Like
Yeah.
Kendrick, great, he won a whole bunch of BET Awards.
Yeah.
I didn't see him for the last 6 years at the BET Awards.
You know what the crazy thing is? Kendrick has performed.
Drake, I saw him once, never went back. Jay, I saw him a couple times, never went
I
back.
think Kendrick has been there more than anybody else. Out of
More-
all the
more
big
than the
names.
three would-
All the big
definitely.
names. Yeah. But
But
again, they should be there every year, man. The BET plays your fucking videos.
I mean, say what you want, but BT is still for the culture compared
What-
to anybody
for sure.
else.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Definitely.
So, yeah, anyways.
But yeah, so that's the Jay thing.
So that's the news.
Well,
That's
I mean,
it.
I think
I mean, that's
that's a lot.
a lot.
And I think there's a lot of good things happening on the side as well. Obviously, we're just talking about the stuff that's immediately happening right now in
Yes.
the world of hip hop. But I think this episode is going to be one of those episodes where, because we didn't talk about who we chose.
We didn't discuss anything except for the fact that what were the parameters, what
Yeah.
we wanted to do. And we actually were going to do a bunch of lists. And what I think what we're going to do with this is, and I think you're going to agree, Elite, is we'll do an ongoing series with this.
Yes.
So every couple episodes, we'll take a break and we'll do a top 5 something else and a
Yeah.
top 5 something else.
Yeah.
And and we'll try to tick off all the boxes because there's a lot of top 5s in
So
hip-hop.
many.
I mean, we're starting with Lyricists because,
Oh my
I mean, that's
God.
kind of the catalyst for hip hop. But
Yeah.
we got top 5 producers, we can have top 5 groups, top
Mm.
5. I mean, so more to come.
So, are you for your top 5, do you have a 1 to 5 order?
You know, I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
I'm like, are we gonna do 1 to 5? Or are we just gonna do top 5? And then I just said, you know what? Screw it. I should just do my 1 to 5.
So
Just to be safe.
You have a specific.
And that was harder than choosing the top 5
exactly
for me.
Exactly.
I don't know if that was for you, because it's like, how can you put? It's like I don't have kids. You have 2 kids. It's like picking your favorite child. You have no, you can't.
No, you can't.
You can't. But it felt like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
yeah,
because you almost feel guilty.
Well, the thing is, what I did is I had to go on how it made me feel, like who made me feel the most out of everybody.
Yeah.
And that made it a little bit easier.
Right.
But again, you'll see based on the list that it's not going to be easy at all.
It's not.
So give them a breakdown of what we're actually doing with the lyricists.
So we had to come up with our top 5 lyricists. Our top 5, not hip hop's top 5, not your top 5, not what the masses think are the top 5.
Yes.
Our personal top 5.
Yes.
And some people might think they're whack or crazy or whatever, but that's what we like. Secondly, underneath that bracket, it was like, okay, we chose 4
subcategories.
Thank you. Categories. Subcategories in regards to those top 5 lyricists. So basically, we had to choose our favorite song from the artist, our favorite collab from the artist, whether they had somebody on their album or they were featured on something, as long as it was a collab of some sort. Our favorite lyric, or our favorite verse, I should say, from the artist, whether it's a couple of lines or maybe a little bit longer, because it's not always a couple of lines. And our favorite album from the artist. So that was tough because
so tough.
Some of these people have multiple albums and multiple great albums.
Catalogs.
So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. So yeah, how do you want to start it off? You decide how you want to do it.
Okay, so I think it's best to
do you want to go 1 for 1?
Yeah.
Do you want to go 1 to 5? How do you want to
we'll go 1 for 1.
Okay.
I guess we'll go 5th to 1st.
Okay.
Ooh, so hard.
Well, we'll start off with you.
Okay.
Since you narrowed it down to this topic.
Okay, so
you're 5.
I'll start with my number 5. Even now, looking at my 5, I'm still like, ooh, I don't know where.
You're debating it?
Still. To the last minute. Okay, but let's...
I mean, you can change it.
Yeah.
You still haven't officially said anything.
Okay, so let's be decisive. So my top 5 greatest lyricists of all time. Number 5, Black Thought.
Interesting.
And the reason for me he gets the 5 is because obviously the pen game is phenomenal. The lyrical quality. For me, the biggest thing for the reason why Black Thought is 5 is because he doesn't have as extensive of a solo catalog.
Very true.
He's got a lot of sort of solo material. Like he's got a whole album with Danger Mouse. He's got a whole album with Madlib. He's got a whole album with a couple of other producers. So he's
collab
albums.
Right.
Over the past 6 years, I think he's got almost 7 projects.
Wow.
That are solo albums. And obviously the Roots catalog, which is endless.
Of course. Yeah.
But Black Thought didn't rap on every Roots track.
No, he didn't.
So it's not like
collab
he was it was more like he kind of dropped verses on the Roots.
He was
albums.
definitely the leader as far as rapping is concerned.
Sure,
but he wasn't doing all the.
But Questlove is the brain, is the meat,
100%.
right? And Scott Storch, the big part of it too.
Right.
But
did he release any solo albums?
Who?
Black Thought.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he's got like 6
actual
straight solo albums.
Wow.
All the collab albums, they're all producers, and he's just done whole albums with one producer. Which I think is dope because they really figure out your sound. And dude, bar quality. Black Thought. Bar quality is second to none.
Right.
But song making ability is what puts him at number 5.
Hit making ability.
Hit making ability is a part of it too. And because it's lyricist, it doesn't have to be hits.
No, that's true.
Right?
That's very true.
But if you are a lyricist and you make the hits, that becomes...
Then you become Eminem.
That's a big... Yeah, that's the jump.
Right.
So as far as Black Thought's 4 subcategories, for me, favorite verse.
This should be good.
Thought verse everybody. Okay, that's what
That's the name of the song.
That's the name of the song.
Thought versus everybody.
Thought versus everybody. Great album. And the way he starts it off, Ayo, they ask why I seem so solemn. On the throne between 3 stone columns. You know the name fucking up the game, no condoms. Everybody goddamn first world problems. The truth is inconvenient as non-believers fearing DACA dreamers instead of FEMA. Bentley Benz or a Beamer, Fiji or Aquafina. We fuck around and be the next Iwo Jima. The tides rising at the same time like they synchronize. From making art, from making love, from making Hajj. The home is where the hatred lies, they taking lives, but everybody just so saved and sanctified. So this whole song, it's just like a 2.5 minute verse. And he just goes in.
That's impressive.
So this song, if you guys haven't heard it, Black Thought versus Everybody, one of my favorite verses, really from any rapper.
I gotta add that to my list too here. I've never heard it.
And as you can see as I'm scrolling, it's long.
Right.
It's long. But again, it's just almost 3 minutes of him just
dope bars
going off.
Yeah.
So the favorite song, it's called Violas and Lupitas. It is off of the favorite album that we're going to talk about for Black Thought as well.
So like Viola Davis and
Lupita Nyong'o. Yeah. So beautiful metaphor. The beat is banging. I feel like this is Black Thought's lane. If Black Thought were to ever become a really super successful solo artist, more music like this is what would do it for him. But that's the song you should definitely bump. Favorite collab? Oh man, this is such a great song. The song is called Education, featuring Yasin Bey. It's on. This song is on. Oh my god, I didn't put the album name. I can't remember what album name this is from. But yeah, so it features Black Thought and Yasin Bey, and this verse, man, I'm telling you, this guy. Peace, parishioners, onlookers, and listeners. Visitors keeping the consumption conspicuous. Kids graduating from public school and prisoners. Underprivileged, aboriginal, indigenous. Sent images of their family that got adopted. The president of some nonprofits is out of pocket. I heard the world ending is trending. I tried to watch it. I focused on sinning when winning was not an option. When you're on a song with Yasin Bey, you gotta come correct. I think if you're going to be on a song with Black Thought, if you're another rapper, don't do it.
I focused on sinning when winning wasn't. Wow, that hit. That
yeah, just
amazing.
don't
That's
jump
beautiful.
on
That's
a song
thing.
that features Black Thought.
Yeah.
Because there's really nothing you can do with this guy.
True.
There should just be Black Thought solo tracks. And my favorite album from Black Thought is one of his more recent ones, Black Thought and Danger Mouse, Cheat Codes. It was dropped in 2022. Almost the whole album is good. But if you want like that real, it's more than boom bap, because Danger Mouse is a really, really strong producer. So it's not just boom bap hip hop. But if you want what hip hop, at least in my mind, if you look up the word hip hop, what it should sound like, it's the Black Thought album.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say if you get a chance, listen to this album.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna exchange information after I do this, because I know Black Thought, like I don't want to say most, but a lot of people. Roots.
Yeah.
That's first thing it comes
and the
to mind.
freestyles probably.
And his freestyles on Sway and some of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I think he's dope. But, and the Cypher, right, on BET, like he embodied that, right? But that's really all I know. So the fact that you chose him, I mean, that's a move.
And yeah.
Because that's not a popular opinion.
Definitely not.
And it should be, because if you think about it, he really is the definition of a lyricist.
And
right? Like a true MC.
The definition of hip hop.
Right.
He is the MC's MC.
He really is.
I think most of the greatest MCs would put Black Thought in their top 5 greatest MCs.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Who's your number 5?
So my number 5. So my number 5 is Nas.
Ooh.
And and I know to some people like 5. How can you put Nas the GOAT on 5? I know, I get it, but you know what? It's just yeah.
Not a bad place to put him.
So my favorite song of Nas is from the Illmatic album called Represent.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember it, but I'm gonna go.
It's got a dope beat, yeah. My favorite album, once again, Illmatic. I mean, it's a very. Yeah. At the time, I appreciated it because he had 2 singles out, "The World Is Yours," and There was another one. It Ain't Hard to Tell.
You're so hip hop.
Remember those two? I mean,
Yeah.
that's all we knew. But
Yeah.
then now you listen to it, you're like, oh, wow. He took a Jackson 5 sample and this and that. Like, it's more in depth. And the producers on that album, now you're like, oh, my God. Like, back then, we didn't even know what the hell was going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Illmatic, I
You're
mean,
so hip-hop.
that's very typical.
Every New Yorker, everybody in New York is like, yeah, fuck.
You're
he knows
right,
what-
son.
He knows what he's talking about,
yeah,
man.
you got it down. My favorite collab is actually on a song called Firm Fiasco, which was from the Firm album, which was a group effort.
Yep.
So the Firm is consists of Nas, Nature, AZ, and Foxy Brown.
And produced by
That the Firm album was primarily produced by Dr. Dre.
good Dr.
Yeah, he was executive producer on the album. Cormega was supposed to be part of the group too, but there were some
Right.
label issues. But there's a song called Firm Fiasco where, it's just it's the production is amazing and his verse, I mean, he kills it. And my favorite verse of Nas, and that's a tough one, but I chose Ether from the Stillmatic album, where he says, I just took a quote here, but he says, brace yourself for the main event. Y'all impatiently waiting. It's like an AIDS test. What's the results? Not positive. Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big. Ain't no best. East, west, north, south. Flossed out. Greetings, I embrace y'all with napalm. Blows up, no guts left. Chest, face gone. How can Nas be garbage? Semi-autos at your cartilage. Now, I'm not doing it in Alite's dialect because this man can rap and I can't. But I mean, that's heavy. That's
brutal.
strong. I mean, that song could have ended. That could have been a 50 Ja rule.
Yeah.
If Jay was Ja,
Yeah.
that would have been over.
If Jay didn't drop Takeover first, it would have been Ja.
That's
because Takeover was amazing.
Takeover.
And you know what's so crazy how
Takeover
you-
was. I was listening to it
How
yesterday.
you brought that? I actually was listening to Super Ugly yesterday.
Oh,
Just
that
to
was
remind
just
myself-
disrespectful.
Okay, so I went back and listened
Produced
to
by
it.
Irv Gotti, R.I.P. He produced that
Right.
record.
So in my mind, I remember hearing Super Ugly not sounding like this. Because the first half of Super Ugly is whack.
It's not great.
I think.
Irv said it himself and Jay said
But
it
when the
himself.
beat switches up and they go to the Bad Intentions beat,
It,
then shit changes.
and
then
they talk
Jay
about
fucks it
the
up.
baby seat in the.
Ruthless. And the cadence was dope. It felt like Jay. I feel like the first half it just felt weird.
Irv said the same thing. He
Felt
said he
very
wasn't. He
unfinished.
didn't like the record after the fact.
Yeah, it was very unfinished, but yeah, that's a good call with
Yeah.
either verse.
So Nas.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
My number 4, as we move into the next pick, is the Mighty Mos Def,
Another unsung hero.
Yasin Bey.
I like it.
And the only reason why he gets the number 4 spot and not higher for me personally is there's just not enough solo stuff.
How many solo albums has Mos Def or Yasin Bey
Just
done?
one. Black
Really?
Black on both sides.
That was under Mos Def,
That's just a Mos Def album.
not Yasin Bey.
That was prior. That's the one with Miss Fat Booty.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So that's the only album.
So really, he's only released one solo album.
2 Black Star albums.
Yeah,
And then a whole mess of collabs
yeah.
all over the place.
But official albums, just one.
Just one.
That's crazy.
So my favorite verse, oh man, this is one of the coolest verses ever. It's in a song called Respiration, features Common and Talib Kweli. I routinely rap this out loud just for the fuck of it. Because this shit, so most goes, the new moon rode high in the crown of the metropolis. Shining, like who on top of this? People was tussling, arguing, bustling, gangsters of Gotham, hardcore hustling. I'm wrestling with words and ideas. My ears are pricked, seeking what will transmit. The scribes can apply the transcript. Yo, this ain't no time where the usual is suitable. Tonight alive, let's describe the inscrutable. The indisputable what? We New York, the narcotics, draped in metal and fiber optics, where mercenaries is paid to trade hot stock tips. This goes on and on and on in this incredible cadence. And for me, when I first heard this, I went back and listened to it again and again. I just couldn't believe
That's tough.
Dude, just the first
Gotham line? Ooh.
The new moon rode high in the crowd of the metropolis, shining like who on top of this? Like
Gangsters
the
of
fact
Gotham.
that he's thinking of what the moon is feeling like
Right.
is so beyond.
That's beyond.
Beyond.
Yeah.
And his vocabulary is incredible. to me, one of my favorite cadences in hip hop is Mos Def's cadence. I think the shit that he does, man, like there's something in. I don't know if you ever seen this video of Mos like back in the day, somewhere in New York, that park.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of people around him. I guess it was some kind of a cipher. And then Mos just starts, he just, at this time he's Mos Def. He just starts going and going and going. It's just straight freestyles. And the crowd reaction behind him is like a fever pitch. Everyone's going crazy. And there's something, I think I said this before too, there's something ancient about Mos Def's delivery. I feel like there's something ancient about it that goes beyond what a hip hop cadence is.
Right.
Yeah. So to me, that's what makes Mos stand out. Because he like, for me, he hits me like.
And you don't mean old school when you say ancient. You're talking about like
I'm talking about the ancestors.
Yeah.
Like
you don't got hieroglyphics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the pyramids, I feel like he comes from that place.
Right.
So that's my favorite verse of his. My favorite song of his is Umi Says, which is actually not a hip hop song. It's him basically just singing.
So what is it? What is it considered?
I would say it's a soul song. It's like a neo soul feel. It's got a really fly beat, and he just kind of sings on it.
Okay.
Beautiful song. One of my favorite Mos songs ever. And the favorite collab. This is really cool because the favorite collab is actually with Dreamville artist Jid.
I've heard of him.
And Jid's flow is one of the coolest flows. He's one of like I would say he's one of the leaders of this new school of rappers.
Yeah.
He's right there with like Joey Badass.
You've told me about
like,
him, yeah.
And his flow, like he's got Eminem on his album too.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's
and him
from
and
Detroit?
Eminem just trade bars.
He's not from Detroit.
No.
But he's that good.
Yeah, and they just him and M just trade bars back and forth, which is crazy that you're trading bars with Eminem.
Dope.
But he's got a song with Yasin Bey called Stars. And the song is basically, it feels like two songs because the first half of the song is Jid, and he's got this sing-song flow. And then the second half of the song is Yasin Bey, and it turns into a really boom-bap hip-hop beat.
Right.
So Yasin comes in, your chain hanging, bling swinging, back breaking, but it's gleaming, problem, Pasha double cup leaning, slide slouching, tiger pimping, dragon on swagger, VVS is very vertebrae snapping, lights flashing, a manicured appearance concealing the shattered spirit, Jin sneering out the paradox prism, the palace as the prison, retail religion, red carpet constriction, the freedom is the fiction. And I honestly, like, hearing me say it obviously doesn't do it justice, but just listen to the words.
Yeah.
The way this man creates cadences and patterns in rap, one of my favorite of all time.
VVS is a very vertebrae. When he does diamonds and he's talking about like, and then he says lights flashing.
Yeah. It's just,
as far as like the diamond, like it's very intricate.
The double entendres, are coupled over top of each other all the time.
Yeah.
And my favorite album is the only album he has, Black on Both Sides.
Nice. And see, I love that because you've off the bat you've chosen two rappers who, and they should be, but they're not on I shouldn't say on the lot, but not on the more popular list.
Definitely not.
Right?
Yeah.
Maybe
if you look at Complex,
maybe
Rolling Stones, Vibe,
top
or any of these people.
15.
Yeah.
But not top 5, and arguably they should be.
With the if you're listening to the bars and you don't think so, you need to fuck with hip hop more.
Do you think if you didn't enter the rapping phase in your life, actual like rap and being artist, do you think you would have these two on your list?
No, it would have been way more superficial. Because I appreciate the pen game because of what I do when I write.
Right.
It makes me appreciate what they do so much more because like
see, that's interesting too.
I feel like I write dope shit.
You do.
And then when I hear these guys rap, I'm like, oh shit. Like I had to keep writing dope shit because the level is so high.
They evolve.
For excellence,
you gotta evolve,
right? Yeah, for sure.
Dope. Okay, so my number 4 is Lil Wayne.
Ooh.
AKA Weezy.
He's actually one I tossed around a lot.
Yeah. And this he could be a controversial pick.
Yep.
Because he's young in comparison to some of the other people on the list.
Yes.
He's a little bit younger, and he didn't start off as a lyrical rapper because he was so young. He started off when he was 14. He's part of the Hot Boys.
Fucking child.
We're talking about 96, 97 Cash Money. Even before Cash Money kind of hit like
any popularity,
national fame.
Yeah,
locally
they were just on that hot.
They were just
fame.
They were. I mean, before Juvenile's album, they were just the big timers.
Yeah, yeah.
Big timers had local hits.
Yeah.
Big timers were selling units, and BG.
BG.
That was it.
Yeah.
Right, and then
BG was the unsung
and
hero.
and then Juvenile came in, and everything changed. But even like Lil Wayne's first 2 or 3 albums, Lights Out, I think the block is hot, and 500 Degrees.
Yeah.
They were typical Cash Money albums
For sure. New Orleans bounce.
Heavy Manny
Yeah.
production, very catchy, glimmery,
And
blingy
Wayne did
songs.
his thing on those albums.
He did,
Yeah, but he was a kid.
nobody thought of him as. And at that point, he was older.
Yeah.
He was old enough
Still
to be
super young.
considered a young MC,
Yeah.
but he wasn't. He was just Wayne the guy.
Yeah.
Right? Because there were guys his age in New York who were MCs who could rap. So Wayne, like you said, he definitely kept on stepping up his game every album, but because the music and everything else didn't really reflect it, nobody took it seriously, and
Yeah.
Cash Money wasn't really known for lyrical content.
No. Well, I mean,
Not really.
yeah, not the way.
Not
Wayne
in the
did it.
way that you would consider, like,
Yeah.
you would get that respect from the East Coast.
Lil Wayne is an MC's MC.
Something switched. When
Yeah.
he released the Carter, everything changed.
Yeah, for sure.
The Carter series, which is now at 6, he just released 6 recently. A game changer for him. I always was a Lil Wayne fan, but I really started noticing his lyrics a little bit with the Carter, but the Carter 3 for me took it.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Carter 4. Sorry. So the Carters 1 to 3 were kind of in sequence with the way the album covers were all similar
Right,
and whatnot.
right.
But then Carter 4 to 6, it
Did
changed.
4 have I Feel Like Dying?
No, that was on a mixtape. That was on the dedication DJ drama. You know how he had a slew of mixtapes? He had a couple.
Yeah,
He had
yeah.
the dedications here. So I
He had
feel like that's
Air.
a great song.
Yeah, you don't care.
But
Mixtape king at one point.
so Carter 4 is the one that he's got. He's got
That's
Jay-Z on
Lollipop?
it. He's got he's
Lollipop
got
album?
yeah. Yes.
Wee, and I think that cop.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it does have Lollipop on. And it's got the one where he's got the intro and the outro, and he's got all those different rappers on it.
That's
He's got Tech 9 and Andre
that's a really good
3000
album.
and Buster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, Wayne,
I don't even look at that.
honestly, this guy, he birthed a lot of great and not so great
For
rappers.
sure.
But
A
nonetheless,
whole generation of artists.
he basically stood on artists like on their shoulders, in a sense, like guys like Bun B,
Yeah.
and Scarface, and Andre 3000, who are all from the South,
Yeah.
who did it before him, but they didn't get the recognition. He brought that for them
Yeah.
because he got a lot of recognition. Like East Coast, they couldn't deny.
Loved him.
his-
And he was a collab king.
And why I keep on saying East Coast, because East Coast is synonymous for when it comes to.
They're the barometer
Not to say the West Coast isn't,
of
because
what
Kendrick's
is
kind of
popping.
switched that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right?
sure.
So when the East Coast says, yeah, Wayne, he's dope.
Yeah.
He can spit.
Definitely. Everybody wanted him on the record.
Everybody. My favorite song is of Lil Wayne, and this is hard because he got so many. But
No shit.
Blunt Blowing from the Carter 4. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's the opening track of the Carter, and it's so good, man.
Damn.
So good. Favorite album, Carter 4. Favorite collab, No Love with Eminem from the Recovery album, where they
Good
use
call.
the Hadaway.
Yeah.
Baby Don't Hurt
That's
Me.
a great verse from
Just
Wayne.
Blaze production.
Yeah.
So good.
Very good sound.
Yeah, so good. And favorite verse from Blunt Blowing, so from the Carter 4, where he says, I live it up like these are my last days. If time is money, I'm an hour past paid. Gunpowder in my hourglass. Ends faker than some flour in a powder bag. Yeah, I put it down like my hands hurting. I'm on a natural high, but I land perfect. Some of us are lovers, most of all haters. But I put up a wall, and they just wallpaper. So love or hate me, I stay hate free. They say we learn from mistakes. Why, that's why they mistake me.
Ooh.
I got some weight on my shoulders. To me, it's like feathers. All hail Wheezy. Call it bad weather. All hail Wheezy. Call it bad weather. I mean, this kid,
Dude, Wayne makes me
it's scary.
viscerally react.
He really does.
Because he'll say shit, I'm like, oh god, I can't believe so.
Like you were talking about ad-libs earlier.
Yeah, he's that's a great fucking verse.
It really is.
Great verse.
And this is a kid from New Orleans, but it was inspired by the East Coast guys.
Big time.
He says that right off the bat.
I mean, Jay was one of his biggest influences.
100%.
So
and Jay
totally makes
really
sense.
revered him and still does.
Yeah.
Right?
Tried to sign him.
So
This is a
shout outs to
whole
Weezy.
thing.
All right, number 3, my man.
This is so hard.
I feel like we're gonna go. Now you're gonna hit the commercials.
Yeah. Well, there's a little bit of that, but it was so difficult to decide which 3 because
Yeah.
they could all be number 1 for me.
Right.
So this is kind of like on the fly decision because I've been thinking about it a lot.
Okay. So you've just recently changed this
Yes.
in like the past couple minutes.
In the past half an
Half
hour.
an hour? Okay,
it's
look at
been
that.
Battling in my
All
brain. Number 3 is gonna be Slim Shady.
So where did you change him from? So the viewers know.
He was number 2.
Oh.
He was number 2.
So now he's
Now he's
dropped,
number 3.
He's dropped him.
Yeah. I mean, he has to be top 3.
And I just want to point this out. Alite was on Eminem early when a lot of us, including myself, didn't even know what that was. We couldn't understand the rap because it was weird at the time. Although it was Dr. Dre production, the production was very weird.
It was totally left.
But it's not weird anymore. But at the time, I didn't consider that hip hop.
Right, and a lot of people said that. A lot of people.
I didn't consider the videos hip hop.
Yeah.
I didn't consider the production hip hop.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a weird
And he
experiment.
himself was just a weird dude.
Like, I just thought, what is this?
Yeah, and
Right?
he just seemed like a corny dude. Like,
I didn't understand.
yeah, and
It
I
took me
think,
a long time.
and I think for me, the one thing that stood out right away, even in the whack stuff,
Yeah.
was the patterns. Like
Right.
his rhyme patterns are always crazy.
Right.
Like even the hi kids, do you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids?
Yes,
that little couplet.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
It is.
Like sophisticated patterns. And right away I was like, oh, he can fucking spit.
Right.
He's not like a gimmicky
No,
rapper.
and I think that's what I thought before. I
Yeah.
thought he was like a shock,
yeah.
kind of a, okay.
And he was.
Yeah,
but he's not a gimmicky rapper. He's a rapper that knows how to use gimmicks.
That's what it is.
Which is why every single album had the goofy song to
course.
start off with. The
Of course.
single, right?
Of course.
It wasn't until he dropped the Slim Shady moniker that the music got way more serious.
The Marshall Mathers stuff, yeah.
It got way more serious.
So
right?
he's number 3.
He's number 3 for me.
Great pick.
Favorite verse of all time is the 3rd verse off of Rap God.
Talk about double time on steroids.
Okay, but forget the double time. The words, okay? I'm just gonna rap it in his cadence, but slow it down. So you'll be Thor and I'll be Odin. You rodent, I'm omnipotent. Let off, then I'm reloading immediately with these bombs I'm toting. And I should not be woken. I'm the walking dead, but I'm just a talking head, a zombie float in. But I got your mom deep throat in. Hold on. It gets more ridiculous.
Man.
I'm out my ramen noodle. We have nothing in common, poodle. I'm a Doberman. Pinch yourself in the arm and pay homage, pupil. It's me. Honesty's brutal, but it's honestly futile if I don't utilize what I do, though, for good at least once in a while. So I want to make sure in this chicken scratch I scribble and doodle enough rhymes to maybe try to help get some people through tough times. But I gotta keep a few punchlines just in case, because even you unsigned rappers are hungry looking at me like it's lunchtime. So just the patterns, like we're reading it on the screen right now. You can see the pattern, at least I can see them like math.
Right.
Like he's adding each piece rhymes.
Right.
Right? And that level of brilliance is reserved for very, very few artists. Not just that, the song itself, the Rap God song,
Yeah.
he pays homage so many times. In so many places. It comes to that part where he does the absolutely ridiculous. So Ray J went to the radio station the very next day. Hey Fab, I'm gonna kill you. Lyrics coming at you at supersonic speed, and he goes JJ Fad, and he goes I'm a summer lumma dooma lumma. You assuming I'm a human? What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman. innovative, animated rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and it'll glue to you in. I'm devastating more than ever, demonstrating how to give a motherfucking audience a feeling like it's levitating, never fading, and I know the haters are forever waiting for the day that I can say I fell off. They'll be celebrating like, get the fuck out of here.
And he's doing that at the speed of light.
An unbelievable speed. But the really cool thing about this verse is how many artists he gives props to. And I think the one really great thing about Eminem, which he's made no mistake of throughout his career, he always gives it up.
He does.
Always gives it up. So Heavy D and the Boys gets a shout out on this. Very few rappers ever mention
true.
Heavy D anywhere. I probably skip past it, but there's like 6 other rappers.
Well, you mentioned Fab.
Yeah. And
JJ
Fad, and I think the sophistication of Rap God is not going to be appreciated until he's gone. Because
why do you say that?
Well, I mean, because Rap God,
because it's such a commercial hit. Because it was a commercial
yeah,
hit.
it's a commercial hit, but it's weirdly looked at as gimmicky.
Yeah, well, the video is very pop culture-y.
But the bars are some of the most incredible bars.
Right.
I think, at least, that a rapper could put together. At that speed, he's always had bars. But the speed that he takes it to,
it's insane.
No other rapper can do.
It's insane.
Chuck D called him a rap computer.
Yeah, because, I mean, the only one that comes to mind would be like Twista.
Twista's close.
Right.
Twista's close for speed.
But I feel like...
But Twista doesn't use those ridiculous patterns. Right?
No.
Twista's,
and that's what I mean.
I mean, Twista's phenomenal.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
He couldn't do that.
No. And very few... I can't even read it as fast as he raps it.
It's true.
Right? Like, you would have to memorize this in order to be able to do it.
Yep.
Phenomenal verse.
Great
song.
song.
The song is phenomenal as well. But my favorite Eminem song, Till I Collapse.
We were just listening to that a little while ago.
And Nate Dogg.
Great song.
Nate Dogg does his damn thing like only Nate Dogg can do. The hook is amazing. The beat is amazing.
Great song. Great beat. Yep.
And Eminem's patterns are phenomenal. That's my favorite M track. Favorite collab is Forever.
Ah. Wow.
Drake, Kanye, Lil Wayne, Eminem. Because Eminem's verse...
It's good. It's really good.
And the thing is, everyone's verse in this is really good.
They all rap really good.
They all rap really well. This is one of Drake's, for me, I think one of his smartest lines, where he starts off the song. What do you say? Last name ever.
First name
greatest.
Greatest. That's
like a
right.
sprained ankle boy, nothing to play with.
Pretty good.
Like it's a pretty dope line.
Yeah.
But man, Eminem, one of my favorite patterns I've heard him do. And again, the speed and the quality of the raps. But he goes, there they go. Packing stadiums as shady spits his flow. Next they go. Macadamian, they go to ballistic flow. He can make them look like bozos. But if you just spit this slow. Fuck no, go for broke. And he just kind of keeps going. He gets faster and faster and faster. The verse is incredible. I think he murders everybody. And Wayne had a great verse on this too.
I think they all really stood
and
out. But you're
good.
right.
The hook is good too. But man, every time I hear this song, I just wait for Eminem's verse because it's a fucking phenomenal verse. Great collab, and he's had a lot of great collabs over his years.
That's a great collab.
And my favorite Eminem album, the Marshall Mathers LP. To me, his most complete album, front to back. I think I like almost every song. There's like 20
I think a
songs
lot of
on the
people
album.
will agree with you on that. Because I know that album's revered when it comes to his
it's incredible.
discography.
It's incredible.
Nice.
Your number 3. It's getting tight.
My number 3, yeah. I mean, Eminem's, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. And you know what? So I had a couple, I mentioned earlier, I had a couple, 2 or 3 rappers that could have easily switched off with somebody else on my list. And he was one of the 3. Because I went from not being a fan, and then 2009 Relapse, and then 2010 Recovery changed my life.
Both very good albums.
Those 2 albums changed my whole
shit
viewing on Eminem. And then I went back and I listened to Marshall Mathers, and I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, then
you know what I mean? And then I
differently.
started really going, wow, this is the Eminem show. Wow.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I failed to listen to everything else. I saw the first song, and I was like, that's enough for me. No.
I get it.
And he's one of my faves. So my number 3 goes to the one and only R.I.P. Notorious B.I.G., aka Biggie Smalls, aka Frank White.
Shit.
Biggie,
B.I.G..
I love Big.
Nas and Big,
There's
both in your top
about it.
5.
Big for me, man. I mean, only 2 albums, but his songs are always in my rotation. So my favorite album is Ready to Die, his first album. It's just a complete album, in my opinion. Favorite song, Warning from Ready to Die.
Great song.
Amazing song. My favorite collab is Victory on Puff's album No Way Out with Busta Rhymes, because the way he starts off that verse.
That's the one where he does the action.
Yes,
Tyson,
that's right.
Jordan, Jackson, action. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, and his voice and his tone.
He's got a great voice.
I mean, it's just
great voice for hip hop.
It's it's something else. My favorite verse for Big was on a song from the Ready to Die album called "Who Shot Ya," which some people say was a shot at Pac. Some people say no, that's not the case.
It wasn't.
He says it wasn't.
Yeah.
We'll never truly know.
No. That's a great fucking verse, man.
So my favorite verse from the song is where he goes, excuse me, he goes, "Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the obsolete. Hard to creep them Brooklyn streets. It's on. Fuck all that bickering beef. I can hear sweat trickling down your cheek. I can hear sweat trickling. I mean, that just gives you chills, man. Your heartbeat sound like Sasquatch feet. Thundering, shaking the concrete. Then the shit stopped when I foiled the plot. Neighbors called the cop, said they heard mad shots. Saw me in the drop 3 1/4. Slaughter, electrical tape around your daughter." I mean, talk about painting a picture.
Yeah, that honestly is one of my favorite verses of all
tape
time.
Around your daughter.
And the cadence that he uses, I feel like Big has a really recognizable cadence.
Definitely.
And this one, man,
scary.
Like it sounds like an assassin. Shut you.
Yeah, it really was.
So, and the way he puts breaks in the words, like he didn't use obsolete as a whole word.
No.
Separate the wheat from the obsolete, hard to creep the Brooklyn streets.
Correct. And
just
the
to create
beat
a whole new pattern.
The beat is so menacing. So when you had that menacing beat with almost like a siren going off, you're right. It's such a threatening song, man.
The beat
is
is
intimidating.
One of my...
It's an intimidating song.
Yeah.
In a good way.
The beat is who produced that? Because that's one of my favorite beats.
Easy Moby. Who also did work on Pac's album, which is crazy.
Fucker, man.
Yeah. Easy Moby was instrumental on that first album.
That's a great number 3.
Yeah. So R.I.P. man.
I think my number 2 will surprise. And it goes to 3 Stacks.
That is surprising.
Andre 3000.
Wow.
One half for the Outkast crew. And I think you will understand why after you hear the verse.
And if I'm correct, he hasn't released a solo album, has he?
Just the flute album.
So that doesn't count.
Yeah, no, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
But
so that's interesting that you've chosen him, but he's never released a solo album.
Never released a solo album.
But I mean, he's one of the.
But he's part of one of the greatest catalogs
hands
in
down.
hip hop, and he has some of the most incredible collabs with artists that are so left you would never expect, where he gets his rap fix off. And my favorite verse is one of those songs. So, on the Frank Ocean Blonde album, he's got a song called Solo.
Okay.
Which is just a really smooth, typical Frank Ocean song. And then at the very end of the album, there's a song called Solo Reprise.
Okay.
Frank Ocean's not even on the song.
Same beat?
No, it's totally flipped.
Oh, okay.
It's just Andre 3000 rapping. Just because they're homies. And I guess 3000 wanted to get a verse off. Frank's like, well, put it on my album. So this verse...
I never knew that.
This verse is so fucking cool. So I think what's really cool that Andre 3000 does, which very few rappers do, is he has no problem bringing out the not nice sounding parts of his voice.
Okay.
Like he has no problem being whiny. Right? Like rappers have dope voices, they stick to their voice.
True.
Right? 3000 does a lot of really different things with his voice. So this verse is ridiculous. So it's off the solo, it's called Solo Reprise. It's off of Frank Ocean's Blood album. And in this verse, he goes, solo that I can see under the skirt of an ant.
So low.
Solo that I don't get high no more. When I Geronimo, I just go, huh? Solo, my cup is a rojo, my cholo, my friend. Solo that I can admit, when I hear that another kid is shot by that popo at an event, no more.
Wow.
So that's the cadence. So low that no more high horses so hard to wear polo. When I do, I cut the pony off. Now there's a hole where there once was a logo. How fitting. So low that I can give a fuck about what is trending. Trying to cut down on my spending regardless of winning instead of pretending. And this is just one long verse from Three Stacks. So you can just see where he's going with it.
It's so intricate.
And a lot of he's just playing.
Right.
But when he gets to play, you see what makes him one of the most unique MCs ever in hip hop. So that to me is my favorite Andre 3000 verse. A lot of you guys are going to be like, man, the Outkast catalog has so much better stuff. Okay, sure. Better songs. But if we're just talking about bars, this verse.
And that's why our lists are so important, because we're not giving you the mainstream.
No.
We're giving you
left.
very, as it's evident, some of it, especially yours, is very out of the box.
And I'm going to justify them, because I think
100%.
what he can do, very
100%.
few rappers can do. Right? My favorite song, honestly, one of my favorite songs
looking at
ever.
it now and
Southern Playlist, the Cadillac, Funky
Such a
Music.
great song.
I can listen to it anytime.
Such a great.
I'll never skip it when it plays. Obviously, him and Big Boy bounce off each other beautifully.
Organized noise production is just
Classic.
unbelievable.
Outkast sound, flavor, feel.
Also, the title track of this, right?
Yeah, and the fact that it's all one just fucking giant title is phenomenal. That's what they did back then, right? They didn't put any breaks in there. It was just one long.
And we were on Outkast early.
Right away. Like the day I think Players
Just
Ball.
so you know.
Players Ball was the first.
Players Ball, and there was one more. Get Up and Get Out.
Right.
Remember?
Get something.
That's right.
Yeah. That's a great song.
But you're right. Players Ball started it off.
So that's my favorite song from Three Stacks. My favorite collab is International Players Anthem.
He single-handedly steals that song.
It's amazing. Okay.
And he's got Big Boy, Bun B, and Pimp C to fight with, and he steals the song. Like, those are three great MCs.
So here's the thing for me. Personally, Pimp C, that's my favorite Pimp C verse.
Right.
Yeah. I think Pimp C steals the song.
He really...
But Andre 3000's verse on International Players Anthem is brilliant. And it's musical.
I love that CC line. You remember that CC line? He goes, I used to CC all the girls that I used to CC around town. I mean, what?
I don't know why I didn't...
What are we talking about? I used to CC all the girls that I used to CC around town. That verse will never...
I can't believe I don't remember how it starts off. I'm so disappointed in myself right now.
Well, he talks a little bit in the beginning. Yeah. Remember? He's
so I typed a text to a girl you used to see, saying that I choose the cutie pie from whom I want to be. And I apologize if this message lets you down. So I CC'd every girl that I CC'd around town.
That's right.
Honestly, that song, I mean, it's become a wedding song.
It really has.
And there's really nothing.
It's a celebration song, but it's not.
It's not.
No. Like the video was just at a wedding.
Pimp C comes in with the, my bitches choosing, never let her fuck without a rubber. That's not a married song.
And he kills it.
He's so dope. When I hear Pimp C rap, it just makes you want to.
His cadence, like if you wanna sum up Pimp C's rapping in one song, listen to that song, because that's his rapping style at its finest.
Yeah, it's perfect.
He stretches out the words, but he does it in a way where nobody else can do it.
And his swag
so
is
much
1,000.
Swag.
Yeah, on 1,000 all the time. So
Amazing.
that's my favorite Andre 3000
Dope choice.
Collab. Sorry, and the favorite album for me. This is really really hard. AT Aliens.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Southern Playlistic is a classic. AT Aliens, I mean, Elevators. I mean,
the quality of music,
Jazzy Bell,
the quality of production.
Yeah.
The songs.
AT Aliens. I mean, that song.
And the thing is, like, they really think about their hooks.
Yeah.
Like they make songs. They don't make songs just to make songs.
No.
Like,
Elevators. Me and you.
Yeah.
Yo, mama. I mean,
everyone raps that shit.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite.
Great pick.
Album, and that's my number 2.
Great pick. My number 2 goes to the one and only Jay-Z.
Shit.
Obviously, fan favorite. My favorite song, Never Change, from the Blueprint album.
Shit.
Do you remember that song?
For sure.
Kanye Kanye.
Never,
Kanye,
never,
that's
never,
right.
never
It just hits me in a different way.
Hmm.
Favorite album, The Blueprint. Although that was hard because you got Reasonable Doubt, In My Lifetime Volume 1. You got the Black Album. I mean,
Reasonable Doubt.
That was a tough one. That was a tough
Really
one.
hard, yeah.
Favorite collab, Black Republicans with Nas.
Oh shit!
And we have a lot of history with
Great
that song.
song.
From Nas's album Hip Hop Is Dead.
Fuck yeah, that's a
What
really
a
good song.
Because that was their first collab together.
Yeah, post beef.
Pre-beef too. They didn't make any music together.
Oh no,
They only used
just sampled
samples.
each other. Yeah.
They actually didn't make any music together.
Right.
So this was
That's
the
a great
first time
fucking
we
song.
saw them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
And my favorite verse is, we were talking about the song earlier, Where I'm From the In My Lifetime Volume 1
Crazy.
album, where he goes, I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest and ends be praying to God so long that they're atheists, where you can't put your vest away and say you'll wear it tomorrow because the day after will be saying, damn, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from hell, not enough shots away from stray shells, an ounce away from a triple beam, still using a handheld weight scale. You're laughing, you know the place well, where the liquor stores and the base dwell. And government, fuck government, ends politic themselves, where they call the cops the A-team because they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making out wills at 18.
18!
That one really, jeez. Yeah, that's
Phenomenal.
I mean,
phenomenal verse.
wow. Yeah, and we're down to number one. This is gonna be
Number one.
interesting.
My number one is your number two. Jay-Z, number one.
Great choice.
And the biggest battle for me was I had to think about how it made me feel. Who made me feel the most?
Right.
And picking the verses and stuff is insane. It's almost impossible.
But when you say made me feel at that time or still now?
Still.
Okay.
I still listen to these songs with
Yeah,
the same
'cause that-
appeal.
agreed.
With the same kind of like, wow, I can't believe you said that.
Yeah.
It's crazy because we chose the same favorite verse.
You chose the same
Same
verse.
one.
I mean, that's
Up at the place with the church of flakiest and the plane to go so long to the atheist.
look at that. And
Yeah.
that's that weird thing we were talking about. We got that
A little bit of intuition.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's more to that. I mean, there's so much more, but that's the only. I mean, geez, the whole song is ridiculous.
Yeah, so
Right?
so you went up to Will's at 18.
Yeah.
Well, how you get rid of guys? Who step out of line, your rap solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think about fuck who criticize? If the shit is lies, God
That's right.
strike me. And I got a question. Are you giving guys who live just like me?
And just like the
never
way
know.
Alite's doing it, that the tone and the way he,
And then this one day I pray to
Beautiful.
you and say ever blow, I let him know. The stakes is exactly what takes place in the
In the
ghetto.
ghetto.
Promises fulfilled. Still I feel my job ain't done. Come up along where I'm from, Mars and sunny.
and that and this song, it's a tough song. The beat is tough.
Gangster
The
as
video is tough. He's got his
Yeah.
hat all the way down.
Oh yeah.
It's
With the jean pulled up.
It's another one of these intimidating songs.
Yeah, it's great, man. It like you use that quote "theater of the mind."
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah.
That's really what it is because he
It
paints
really
a
is.
picture.
Yeah.
You know, we never been out in these streets doing this kind of stuff, but when you hear him rap, you feel like you're right fucking there. Like
You know what?
Watching it unfold.
It's almost like it's a Brooklyn thing. Him, Big,
Yeah.
they paint these pictures that are very
And
different.
Nas too. And Nas
And
not
Nas
from Brooklyn,
too.
but
No, but yeah, Queensbridge.
same
But
thing,
still, you're
that
right.
Area.
Yeah, it's different.
It's brilliant.
It's just different.
My favorite song
Great
might be
choice.
surprising to people. This again was extremely difficult, and the verses, because I'm thinking about Great J verses,
Yeah.
and stuff like they say your midget standing on a giant's shoulder can see much further than the giant, and I got the whole rap world on my shoulder. They're trying to see further than I am. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's from The Gift and the Curse.
Blueprint 2.
2, yeah. And then you got oh my God, one of my favorite, and I really was debating between this and now let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hove.
H to the
OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. Even back then, you could quote me CEO of the ROC.
Ho.
Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I be the music biz number one supplier.
Flyer than a piece of paper.
bearing my name. I got the hottest chick in the game, wearing my chain. Like,
Oh,
unreal. Unreal.
not the OC, but do it does it
Similar
better.
to the letter, no one can do it better.
I thought you were gonna say I got a condo, but nothing but condoms. in
That's
it.
a great one too. The same place where the rounds have been. And you know what's another good one is where he goes, I removed your roof, let the sun shine in. 38 waist enough to put 19 in.
Oh, yeah.
Leave 36
Yeah.
without the gat, I'm thin. But when the gat is tucked, I'm fat as fuck. Like, get the fuck out. So this is where Jay-Z separates himself, from me at least, from everybody else. He makes me feel like when I hear that shit, I'm like, yo, that's fucking. Not only are you making a great song, because he made so many great songs.
Too many.
The fact that you can create these unbelievable patterns with these great songs to me is phenomenal.
You know where I think he blew my mind when we all realized that he wrote Still DRE.
Oh shit.
This band is from the East Coast of the East Coast, writing a rap for the most West Coast of the West Coast.
And the thing is, when you hear
And
it,
he made it so West Coast.
yeah.
Like, and he has nothing to do with any of
And
that.
I don't hear Jay in the verse at all.
No.
It's still Dre
We didn't even
Day,
know it was him until
AK.
years later.
Yeah. Though I'm home a lot, you keep it home a lot. Though I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you see the bass in the truck when it sounds like Dre, right? That's the sophistication of the pen,
Scary.
or in Jay's case, no
Scary.
pen.
Scary.
So that's my favorite verse.
Beautiful
Very
verse.
difficult decision. My favorite song is Allure.
Great track. Very underrated.
Beautiful song.
Black Album, right?
Yep, Black Album.
Great. I think it's produced by Kanye.
That's a Kanye
yeah,
one.
it's Kanye.
Yeah, the Allure,
Great
Breaking
album.
the Law.
Great song.
So much for me to want to ever ignore. I got a thing for the big body Benzes, dulls my senses, in love with the V-dub engine. Like, super fly. The beat, the symphony of
That's
the
a
beat in
dope
the
song.
background is amazing. And there's really no hook.
No.
He really just goes, oh no.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he says
that was that.
He doesn't say a
Call me
word
right
or anything
back.
like that. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and the
It's one of-
gunshot is
Great song.
phenomenal. And my favorite collab with Kendrick on the remix, "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe." And this is.
I never heard his verse on that. I never heard the remix.
Oh shit!
So I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
So the verse is so fly. Like honestly, man, like I only listened to the song for Jay's verse. He made Kendrick disappear
I was just gonna say, does he out rap Kendrick on this?
without. Yeah, there's no question. No question. He out raps him. Super simple. Up in the clouds, me and my spouse. Rumors on the ground getting too loud. Please turn that shit down. Can't hear myself think. Turbulent shit. I almost spilled my drink in the White House with a mink. Running through the bitch like it's my house. All up in the hall like a mall. Told you motherfuckers all I do is ball. No, I don't remember you. I don't intend to. Empty my memory bank. It's $1 million in it, baby. Hillary Swank. Sitting next to Hillary, smelling like dank. Presidential pardon. Name one and out there harder than him. I'll wait. And honestly, the first line is one of it's so brilliant. Up in the clouds, me and my spouse. Rumors on the ground getting too loud. Please turn that shit. So he's not even. He's not even in the same place.
Nah.
He's looking at the world, perched up like a god.
Yeah, he likes life here.
Yeah.
So everybody else.
Yeah,
like,
y'all talking too much shit. Turn it down. I'm up here and trying
That's
to enjoy my
dope.
life. Brilliant verse.
I gotta listen to that. Real time.
The collab is really cool. The beat, I mean, honestly, the whole song is good. Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe is a great song.
It is a great song.
So the remix is great. And my favorite album was very difficult, but the Black Album.
That was very
Dude,
close to me.
I still remember the day that I bought it.
Yep.
And ripped the plastic off of it.
Yep.
And I didn't even put the CD in the CD player. I just looked through the liner notes first.
Well, the cover itself was so
It's
great.
so cool.
And there was a accompanying movie called Fate to Black, which I
Yes.
probably have seen 5 billion times because it's probably one of the greatest concert
great
hip hop
concert, dog.
because it's so well done.
Yeah, and the great thing was he toured Vancouver with this and got to
Yes.
see it live.
That would be dope.
And that's one of the coolest Jay-Z shows that we've seen. I remember moments where it just felt like the whole building was shaking because of the way the crowd was involved.
Right.
This is peak Jay-Z. Fucking peak
The
Jay-Z.
Black Album, if he had, because that was supposed to be his retirement album.
Supposed to be.
And then 2 years later, he came back up.
Yes.
But I mean, even if he had left us with that, it would have been a great
Would have been
send
a
off.
perfect career.
Yeah.
There would be no misses.
No.
He had no duds at that
No.
point. The first dud came after Black Album.
So he released after that. He released Kingdom Come,
That was his only dud to be
American Gangster,
which is dope album.
and then For me, I think that was the Holy Grail album.
With Timberlake.
No, Magna
Magna Carta. Yeah,
I wasn't feeling that.
That was kind of mid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come had some strong points because Dr. Dre produced a lot of those songs. Remember
Show me
Trouble?
what you got.
Trouble.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
And,
yeah.
And Lost Ones.
Lost Ones is decent.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not bad, but you're right. It wasn't the Black album.
Yeah.
And American Gangster was solid in a very different
very good
way.
album. Very good
but
album.
great choice.
Rock
Great
Boys.
Album. Great album. Oh, it's one of my faves.
So who the fuck is your number one then? You got a lot of East Coast on there.
You know what? Now that you say that, you're right. So
Crazy.
Yeah. Right now, it's 75% East Coast, except for Wayne. My number one, and this is going to be very controversial because all you fuckers are going to be like, "Yeah, right. Come on, he's an amazing person. He's an amazing artist." Nah, you don't know hip hop like I do, like we do. Tupac. Ooh. Yeah, and I know.
No, hey man,
not a lyricist.
With it.
But I give a shit what you think. My favorite song is from the Me Against the World album, and this is tough because how many greats? But this is from the Me Against the World called Lord Knows. That's just one of my.
Wow.
It just hits me so much, and I still listen to it to this day. My favorite album, All Eyes on Me. That album really solidified Tupac
As an artist,
right?
For sure.
And especially when you think about the background and how short of a time he did it in and
Yeah.
the production, it was just a match made in heaven with everything that came.
It's a
with that,
masterpiece,
right?
For sure.
Favorite collab, and this is gonna be interesting, is with a great rapper that we listened to very early, named Spice One. The song is called "Jealous Got Me Strapped."
Shit.
From Spice One's album America's Nightmare.
Damn.
KKK Nightmare. And he starts that verse. So it's then Jay Jealous Got Me Strapped.
I gotta go back to that song. That's been a minute.
I mean, he just kills it.
Wow.
And my favorite verse is from the All Eyes on Me album from a song called Trading War Stories. Ooh. Where he says the following. Machiavelli was my tutor, Donald Goines, my father figure. But the way he says it, so when you think about the sentence structure, it's not really structured, but the way he breaks, because when you listen to it, like I didn't even realize he said somebody's name. When I first listened, I was just like, oh, my cruel, like I didn't. No. He's actually saying somebody's name.
And Donald Goines is
no, but back then I didn't know. I didn't realize. I didn't even hear the name.
That's the first time I heard it.
I thought he said something like "crew to gone" or "crew to dawn" or something. No, he says Machiavelli was my tutor, Donald Goines, my father figure. Mama sent me to go play with the drug dealers. Henceforth we thug ends and we came in packs. Every one of my ends strapped, sipping on yak. In the back, my AR-15. Thugging till I die. These streets got me craving Thorazine, which is an antipsychotic drug, if you don't know what that is. And the reason why I know what that is because of this man. My lyrics are blueprints to money making. Fat ass, that honey shaking.
It's a great verse. I forgot about the song. It's a very, very good song. But again, it's one of those conversations you bring the Outlaws into it, and it changes the whole complexion of the song.
It does, and I think he doesn't always get credited as one of the great lyricists, is because, I think people think he had a lot of passion in his song, but he didn't really have lyrics. I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that at all. And Pac's one of my honorable mentions.
I'm actually a little surprised you didn't have any lyrics.
And it's funny because
you revere him so much.
Yeah, I was taking.
But I guess overall too.
Yeah,
right?
like because we're going lyrics.
True.
And bar for bar, and if we're going bar for bar, like so the thing is with Pac, honestly, he's one of the better songwriters in hip hop. Always makes great hooks. My favorite Pac song is "So Many Tears."
Great song.
And the way he starts that off, the back and elementary, I thrived on misery, left me alone, I grew up amongst a dawn breed. And so my mind couldn't find a place to rest until I got the thug life tatted on my chest. Like, that is lyrics.
Dear Mama?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's obviously a lyricist. Anyone that says otherwise, you just don't know hip hop.
You'd be crazy.
And it comes down to what your barometer is. If you're talking about music that makes you feel, Pac's got to be in your top 3.
Emotions? I mean, come on.
Yeah, of all time. Like, he rips your heart out of your chest.
But he also educates you too.
Yeah.
Like I learned a lot from his lyrics.
Yeah.
About just like the Black Panthers and individuals.
So
like,
many
like a
civil
guy
rights
like Donald
heroes.
Goines that you go back and you Google him.
Yeah.
Who would have known of Donald Goines unless you actually do your research?
And one thing that's underrated about what Pac does, he taught, at least me, he taught me a lot of emotional maturity. And emotional maturity in a way where you respect the people around you, you
Yep.
respect the women that you
It's
encounter,
true.
you respect humankind, you try to be a good person, and you try to live and like
I would have to say the
the
same.
living
yeah.
your ideals thing. For me, that's huge. If
Agreed.
you're gonna ride or die on your shield and be the person that you're gonna be, regardless of what the world thinks about you, and live by that, to me, that's a superpower.
100%.
And Pac embodied that better than most people. He was literally ride or die,
Yes.
literally,
And he was preaching to us in a non-preachy way. Mm-hmm. Like he was telling
because it
us.
sounded like a preacher.
Yeah.
The way he would drag out words, and that's another really underrated skill, which I think, Pac said it and hit him up, but Big really took a lot of that.
Yeah,
from Pac
true.
and mixed it into his cadence. I think the difference is Big is just very sophisticated with his patterns.
Yeah.
So when you hear it compared to Pac, you're like, oh, Pac's not a lyricist. But listen to just Hail Mary, the opening line. Pac's got some of the best opening lines out of most rappers in his
True.
songs, right? Now I ain't kill the but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy in this to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Peep the weakness in this rap game and
Here's the phone.
sowed it. So without a
Bow
doubt,
down listening to the God.
without a doubt, he's
I
a
mean,
lyricist.
yeah, it's crazy.
His cadence just carries him so far. But he's your number one.
Yeah, because like I said, it was and it was like him and Jay were it was tough because Jay's I mean, but at the end of the day, Pac, I don't know, there's just something about the things he said. It really hit a nerve.
Moved you.
Yeah, it did, and Jay does it too, but Pac did it differently. Pac, like Jay did it like oh my god, I can't believe it, like
Yeah.
that crazy. Pac made you feel something
Yeah, and I think the difference
in a different way.
the difference with Jay is when at least for me, when I look at Jay and I hear Jay, it's like I'm listening to somebody that's completely out of reach.
Right.
Like I would never see this dude, I would never meet this dude. You just hear stories about this guy.
True.
Whereas with Pac, I feel like you could know Pac. Like he pours his soul out.
He's a common man.
Yeah.
Amongst
people. Yeah, and
Yeah.
people revere that because they feel like he's right there. Like,
Right.
I feel you.
Right.
Even if I don't know you, I feel you.
And I
right?
think that's what it is. I think there was more of a human connection for me.
Yeah.
Like that I
That's
could be
huge.
like, yeah, that's how I feel, or that's how I, so yeah.
That's a big deal. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very different lists,
Oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah, the only one comment we had was Jay-Z.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be a little bit more in sync, but
Mm.
this is great.
Yeah. Very polar opposites.
This is great because this is what we're bringing to you is we're not matching everything up and being the same and even the choices that we did for songs and albums, they're not the popular choice. Some
No.
of them are not the popular choice.
Definitely not.
Some of them you might not have even heard of.
They're
some
not
of
the
these
big
songs.
hits.
No. And that's why we know hip hop on a different level.
And that's why you should subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
Please,
Make
if
sure
you
hit the
already have
likes.
it. Yes.
We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. All under the High Phrase banner. So ITS_High Phrase. You can find us on our. Feel free to jump on the TikTok. There's mad clips that you can
Yes.
see, taking small pieces of what we do.
Yep.
Because I know it's hard to sit through long form episodes.
Yep.
Especially when you don't really know us yet.
Yep.
So check out the TikTok. We do some shorts on YouTube. All under the High Phrase
YouTube
banner.
shows are dope.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then that's what the 90s Till Infinity is. So to recap, my 5, Black Dot at the number 5 position. Then we had, I can't believe I forgot my 5. See, this is what happens when you smoke weed during the process. So
It's been a long day.
It goes from Black Dot to Mos Def to Eminem to Andre 3000, and then the number 1 was Jay-Z.
Great top 5.
And your 5 to recap.
My top 5 was Nas, Lil Wayne, B.I.G., Jay, Z, and Tupac.
It's a great fucking list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very, not opposite lists, but different lists.
Yeah.
But a group of great rappers.
Yeah, and you can see how we've been influenced through hip hop
100%.
in very different ways. But I think musically we have a lot of similarities.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I'm gonna go back and listen to some of that Wayne catalog because I totally missed out.
And
on some of that
I got to
stuff.
do my research. I got to do my catching up on Mos Def and Black Thought,
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it.
because those are two rappers that I hold highly just
Yeah.
in general. But I can't say I've listened to a lot of their stuff.
Yeah. Black Thought's one of those ones. If you're a real hip hop fan, Black Thought's one of those ones where there's no skips,
Right.
Because he's always on point. If anything that you can say about Black Thought, because some of the producers that he's worked with over the years may not have really held or had his cadence locked,
Right.
there's a bit of a miss. But this album with Danger Mouse, Cheat Codes, they nailed it. I feel like they nailed it. Exactly what Black Thought needed.
Have you ever listened to, talking about Danger Mouse? Did you ever listen to the Grey album that he did, where he remixed all of the Black album and changed it, and he mixed it with the Beatles?
Yeah, I don't remember it very well, but I definitely remember
it was an
listening to
interesting. He's a super talented guy.
Yeah,
man.
he's a really, really great producer.
Yeah. Anyways,
So that's what it is. It's 90 Till Infinity. Again, make sure you do the subscribe and the likes.
please.
I am Alite.
I'm Riz the HHC.
Thanks for joining, y'all.
Peace.
We're gonna get a button one day. Thanks, bro.